I was thinking about human nature. Human nature is a mess. Wow, I had no idea. Oh, okay. I had no idea how bad it is. That's fine. Well, yeah. See his hair. Doesn't it look like somebody else? What happened to the Inca baby?
Turning into a fro.
Amazing. Evidently. I'm gonna call ICE on him. Every time, if he ever,
That's why I keep my passport.
if he ever make me mad, I'm gonna call ICE, and he won't know it. And he's out of here. Okay. Oh, happy Men's History Month. It's Men's History this month. Amazing, huh? Let's see how that goes this year. So Toma, are they really starving the Palestinian kids, or they're just hype?
No, even the government admits.
Hey, what?
The government admits.
Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship and Happy Men's History Month, by the way. August is Men's History Month. Bring back that order of God in Christ, Christ and man, man over woman, woman over children. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hake will pass on your questions or comments to me, all right? Thank you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. How's everybody? All is well? Anyone here for the first time? Oh, nice. Let me see the hand over here again. Tell us your name and how did you hear about us?
My name is Sylvester. I heard about you in 2020, and I'm from Texas.
Right on. Any question?
Not right now.
Okay. The young man right behind you. Tell us your name and how did you hear about us?
My name is Ronald, and I heard about you on social media and YouTube.
Any questions?
Not yet.
All right. Right here.
Good morning. My name is Edwin. I've seen you for a few years on YouTube. I didn't know your church was out here. My brother actually just told me about it, and he said
Who
we should
did?
go out. My brother.
That's your brother?
That's my brother. That's my younger brother.
Right
So
on.
first time here.
Right on. Any questions so far?
Not as of now, no.
All right. Right here with this young lady. Yeah, the first. Tell us your first name again and how did you hear about it?
I'm Annie. I heard it from my friend Vatuhi. She's been talking about it, and she's forwarded me some videos to show on YouTube. I've been watching you. I'm very excited to be here.
Any questions or anything so far?
Not right now.
Not right now? All right. The young man.
My name is Christian. I live in Texas.
Oh, you do?
I forgot all my questions.
You forgot them?
Yeah, I forgot them. I had a bunch, but I forgot.
All right. Well, if you should remember, let me know. Welcome. Welcome to you all. I was thinking about human nature, and I want to get to the biblical question, but I realize more and more every day, all the time, that human nature is wicked. There's no good in human beings at all. You can look and search until the cows come home. There's nothing real about human beings, and there is nothing good about human beings. And I'm watching the media right now, and it's amazing how they're treating one another. It's mind-blowing. It's just all about self, and that's human nature. I was counseling with a couple, 2 or 3 couples this week, and I realized that God didn't care nothing about the woman. Zero. And I could see that she cared about him emotionally, but he cared nothing about her. Everything he was saying to her was pretense. But she is so emotionally attached to him, she doesn't see that. And it's awful. But human beings are. If you work on yourself, as you're working on yourself, you will see that. You can't trust your own husband or wife, your own mother or father, your own nothing. You can't really trust yourself. Human nature is evil. Where you really can't trust your own nature, that's for sure. That's for sure. So I was thinking about, I heard this is not me, I heard someone say once that they had met this a police chief, and this police chief ran a quiet town, He was the chief of this town. And in that town, he had drawn a line that no one can cross. And this line was all the way through the town. And no one could cross. And then on one side on the other side of the line, not the town, not the area where the police chief lived, people lived on that side of the line, and all they ever did was fought one another. They fought over food, they were drunk, they were gossiping about each other, they were just a mess. They hated each other, they were judging each other. The one that lived on the other side of the line, they were not allowed to live in the town. And so everybody was wondering, well, why is it that this sheriff has control of his town, meaning that there's no violence, there's no backbiting, there are no hungry people, there are no black people, white people, anybody. It was just perfect peace. And the people got along, so the sheriff didn't have anything to do. He just stayed home all the time, or went and walk around. And people wonder, why is that? Why is that? Why is that? And so the sheriff invited some of the people to come and take a look, and so that they could see why he had perfect peace in his town, and right across the road, it was nothing but hell. Families didn't get along. Everything happened. And so some people went to look, and the sheriff was taking them around town, and the people would stand and look over at the other town, and the people were fighting, drunk people walking around, homeless people walking around, begging and stuff, and it was a mess. And so the sheriff was like, just wait for a minute, I want you to see something. And so there was this homeless bum kind of guy, kind of drunk and out of it, and walking around that other town there. And this homeless guy accidentally crossed the line into the sheriff's town. He crossed the line. And the moment he crossed the line, everything that he was doing ended. He was no longer drunk. He was no longer a homeless person. He had a sound mind. He was nothing but of love. He was free. And then the people were like, wow, what happened? And the homeless house, the police said, hold on a minute, don't worry. And the guy walked back across the line into Helltown, right? Into Yaltown. And, and right away he became a drunk again. He became homeless again. He was staggering about out of it. Just out of it. And then the homeless guy decided it felt good to be on the other side of town, of the line. And he came back over to the line and was sound-minded again. And the whole point was, when you go unconscious, you become that person. But when you're conscious, you're not that person. You're free, you have no problems, you're not looking for love, you're not an alcoholic, not a drug addict, and you have perfect peace. But every time you drift off into a state of unconsciousness, you become that again. And I hear from a lot of people, oh, I had no anger at one time, but then I got angry again. But the only thing there was a young man that called my show and he said, "Oh, I went back. I started back having sex again." I don't know if y'all heard it on the radio show. And he said, "I didn't want to do it, but I just started doing it. The woman didn't even want to do it. I do it, and now I've lost it," something like that. And I said to him, "Don't worry about it. Just come back to consciousness. Be present, and all is well." And it made sense to him. And so the moral of the story, you got to practice being present. You got to practice staying present rather than lost in your head with this false idea of who you are, because they're just ideas. They're not real. But because you're unconscious, you live over the other side of the line where all the crazies are. Fighting with people, worried about what people think about you or say about you, worried about this or that. You got to cross into consciousness and stay there, and you're going to see you have never had any problems and you don't have problems. There's no such thing as a problem. It's all a lie too, it's made up because you're unconscious. So you got to practice it. And in the beginning, you're going to fall in and out of it. You're going to feel free. You're going to be free when you're conscious. And the moment you become unconscious again into your thought, you're going to feel like you got problems. Oh, Lord, I fall back into hell. Nobody love me, this and that. You got to practice being conscious. This is why God said to pray without ceasing. And all that he's saying is to stay present. And that's what prayer is, to be present. It's not just when you're laying down doing a prayer or sitting up or when you, just before you go to bed. It has to become life, a way of living. Because all the other time you're living unconsciously, you're living in darkness. You might as well start living in the light rather than in the darkness. And it's so interesting to live in the light. You realize everything was never true. You know, I think about it, I'm like, what? It was never true. All these years you wasted being angry, blaming others, looking for love, making babies out of wedlock, blaming people for your color, blaming people for this or that you don't have. It's all an illusion. It's not even real. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, what? It's not real. It's an illusion in your imagination. And you just believe the darkness rather than the light. There is light. It does exist. And it is inside of you. And you, men and women, can be in control of your own world. And the world can't touch you. They will try. Because they're still in darkness and they don't understand that you can see them. And they will try to hurt you. But they won't be able to touch you. You will have no response to the world. Because that's darkness. You don't need to argue with the world about anything. Nobody about anything. You can literally lay your weapon down and let the light fight your battle for you. Really, I'm telling you. And that's why I tell you, whatever needs to happen to your ego, let it happen. Don't fight back. Don't fight back. Let it happen because it's not happening to you. But you think it is because you are one with your ego, your evil nature. And you're calling it you. Christ came that we can overcome that. He died from it so that we can die from it. And you can't die if you want life. You got to die from this old mindset, all these emotions and stuff. And let everybody else have their problems. Don't try to save anyone from their problems. The Christians, the people that like love, try to save, and you end up getting destroyed. You can't save another person. You're not supposed to even feel one thing about another person. Period. If they suffer, let them suffer. They want to suffer. And then they'll say, oh, loan me some money. in the family member or friendship. They'll be in debt or something, they have some type of problem because they didn't pay a bill or something, or little kids. My kids are hungry. Loan me some money. Or I gotta pay this debt, I'm gonna lose my house, they say, right? And you'll go and give them money, and then they'll rob you. They never pay you back. And then next time you see them, where's my money? I ain't got no money. Why you asking me for money? It was my money. They think you crazy. Oh, another thing, don't co-sign for anybody. Anybody ever done that?
Yeah.
Co-sign?
I did.
You did? How did it turn out?
It went well.
They paid you for it back? Or they paid for it?
It was my daughter, so I
Oh.
co-signed for some for her, and she
Did
got
she
over
pay
it.
Or you had to end
I
up
just
paying
wrote it off as a gift. And
So she didn't pay, you had to end up paying it
yes,
for your daughter, see?
yes.
Not even for your daughter, don't co-sign.
I learned that lesson many years ago.
See, that's his own daughter. When people say, will you co-sign for me? They're telling you, I'm not responsible. I didn't even take care of my own bill, that's why I'm in this situation. And they definitely not gonna pay you back. When they say, will you co-sign? They're saying, I'm not gonna pay you back. But you try to be nice, and you end up with someone else's debt, and now you're stuck. And they don't care that you're stuck. Really, they don't care that you got to pay that bill. It's your bad credit you're messing up. Well, a mess, huh? But anyway, still cross the line into the light. Don't cross into the darkness. And when you do cross into it at the beginning, just come back into the light, and all is well. Isn't it? I'm sorry?
What's cosigning?
Oh, he doesn't even know it. Really good, Nick. Tell him what cosigning is.
Cosign is that when the person who wants to get a loan, say for a car, does not have enough money down or good credit in order to sign for it. So me as being dad, I had enough money down and also credit to co-sign for her.
And then when they don't pay that loan back, which at some point they're not going to pay it back, the one that co-signed, they're now responsible for that loan. He's stuck with the loan. And the daughter don't care. She got her car. Amazing, huh? So never co-sign, not even for your own children. I would never co-sign for my own children. No, suffer. Let people, really, if you love them, you will let them suffer. If you hate them, you will try to bail them out. Anytime you try to stop another person from suffering, it's because you hate that person. That's why you're trying to stop them. Because if you love them, you will let them suffer. And then maybe they may wake up and see reality, wake up and start seeing what's going on with themselves. But you save them from waking up. You keep them in darkness because you don't love them. You don't love them at all. Human beings do not have, one thing you could bank on, you can put crypto on. Human beings do not love you, and you don't love them. You don't love them. Isn't that amazing? Any question about crossing the line or anything? Yes.
So about prayer, pray without ceasing. When I do the silent prayer, I could see my thoughts talking, and I'm aware of it, right?
Right.
And now I'm noticing throughout the day, even without doing it, I could see it talking, and that's essentially praying without ceasing.
Absolutely. Where you can see what's happening inside of you.
Okay.
Paul said, I die daily, and he had become aware of what was happening in him. And seeing it, those shocks and those the misery that would come through him, the shocks of being shocked about something or something like that. When you can see those shocks, when you see yourself getting mad, or see yourself being all glad, or see yourself becoming sad because you think something has gone wrong, or your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend or husband leaving you, when you can see those things, that without resistance, put up no resistance, that's the solution to the problem. Seeing it without resistance is the solution.
Seeing without resisting.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It clears it up.
So don't fight against it.
I will not.
Okay.
And
Amazing.
I notice paying attention to the stomach helps.
Yeah,
You know?
your inner nature, old nature is what you need to pay attention to.
Okay. And then the pain on the stomach is obviously the old nature, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The old nature, the pain is the old nature dying and doesn't want to. And it feels like it's you, but it's not.
I see. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Amazing.
Thank you,
Stay
sir.
with it.
I will. I will.
Let me take this young lady first. What did I just say about the solution to everything?
Let them suffer if you love them,
Well, that's for sure.
which is hard to do
And why? Speaking to the mic for me.
because you love them, especially someone really close to you. That would be difficult
You said what about
to do.
love?
Especially if there's someone really close to you. It's difficult not to be able to help or let them suffer.
And why is it difficult?
Because if someone's really close to me and I love them very much, then I want to be able to help or support.
And why do you think you love them?
For example, if it's my child,
How old, is it an adult child or a little child?
they're adult now, 18 and 25.
Okay. And they're still your child. And how do you know you love them?
They're my child and I'm their mom.
But how do you know you love them though?
I don't know how to answer that. All I know that I love them.
How?
Their mom, they're my child. By being there for them and be supportive.
Oh, I see. If you love them, you will let them suffer. Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
And how do you know you believe in God?
In my heart, I believe and I pray every day.
And have you noticed that God let you suffer?
Yes.
And do you think you love your kids more than God loves you?
No. Of course.
I'm sorry?
Do I? Yes, of course. I love them, but again, as
Do
a
you
mom,
love
you don't
your
want to see them.
children more than God loves you? His daughter?
No. Yes, but I still do. When I say
And
I don't
does
want to see them
God-
suffer them, but then also I try to, if there's a situation, of course, I let them to handle themselves, and then if there's need to for me to step in, and that's when I do when I step in.
And does God, you know God loves you, right?
Yes,
But he let you suffer.
yes,
And you pray to him, Lord, please help me, Lord. Help my children, right?
yes.
Help me, Lord, right? And he just sit there and let you suffer. And he let your children suffer. Have you noticed that?
Yes, but
So what do you think about the fact that God loves you more than you love your children, yet he let you and your children suffer? He does not answer your prayers. What do you think about that?
well, sometimes he answers,
But when you
but
think
sometimes late. But then,
sometimes he's late,
yes,
you think God answers your prayer, he's like, oh, late.
sometimes very late.
Lord, I needed to pay that bill yesterday. And I asked a month ago to help me. And why, if he loved you, why would he be late? And why does he refuse to answer your prayers?
Well, maybe for me to realize and learn something, or wants me to learn on my own.
And so why don't
Discover.
you, if that's the case, why don't you do that with your adult children?
Anyway, maybe I do, maybe, but not as often.
And why not? If you love them, why not?
guess that's natural motherly.
What?
It's that natural motherly love that we feel like, or I feel like they have to be there and support. But yes, it makes sense now what you're saying. I can see that. I understand that.
Because as long as you help them, they're going to keep coming back to mama.
That's right.
And then mama, so when I, right?
Right.
And then when they keep coming back, mom, like, oh, these old stupid children. I'm tired of helping y'all. I helped you last time, right?
That's right. Made me realize, especially my daughter, when she's having a great time, the only time she remembers she has a mom.
Yep.
When she needs something.
And every time she come, you help her.
So yeah, thanks for waking me up.
And even while you're like cussing her out, I'm sick of this gal. I helped you last time. You still give it to her. And she go back and party. And she doesn't think of you anymore until she need help again.
That's right.
Is that love that you're doing in helping her?
No,
What is that?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. If you don't have love, you have what?
If I don't have love, hate.
I rest my case. And so what do you have for your daughter? Love or?
Okay, I can't think of the word right now.
Hate.
Help me. Hate?
Uh-huh.
Well, I said hate. but
Yes. It's pure hate. You either have love or hate. You can't have it. There's nothing in between.
Makes sense.
It makes sense?
Yes.
But in order to feel better, you call it love. I love her. That's why I do it.
I'll take some practice
What does?
to practice that way in order to, when I'm used to, the other way, but then it will take a practice for me to succeed that.
Yeah. God forbid. Let's say you died. What would your daughter do? Your daughter do if you were not around?
That's always been my biggest fear and worry.
And what's your biggest fear or worry?
I didn't get it.
You say your biggest fear and worry is what?
That if I die, my children won't really have an adult to go to
Wow.
or someone to depend on, especially when they were younger. Now they're older, so I'm not as worried.
But you're somewhat
But
worried
they
about
are
your adult
older
children.
now.
Why did you set them up to be that way?
To be how?
That even if you die, you got to worry about them. Can you see yourself in hell worried about your children?
Yes. I would. Because I don't have.
You down
Yes,
in
I'm
hell.
a worrier, so that's one of the things I struggle. I worry too much.
Right. And you're going to be in hell worrying. You're going
I
to be
would.
looking up at your kids suffering. You're going to really be down in hell, catching hell.
And still worrying.
And the devil going to laugh at you because he's going to be laughing, oh, I made a fool of you. I made you treat your children this way so that when you do die, you still worry. What a mess, huh?
Yep.
Say
I'm
something.
sweating.
You're sweating? Why?
It's stressing me out.
And what's being stressed out right now?
Usually I don't like to speak in front of people, and you're making me speak.
And what are you discovering in speaking right now? You're realizing what?
That I shouldn't worry as much, and I should let them take more responsibility, and instead of trying to always do the things for them,
Yeah. Do you?
or let them depend on me.
But you made them that way.
Yes, I
you,
agree.
You recreated all your children in that way, and they hate you. Can you tell they don't like you?
One child, one of them,
None of them like you.
maybe.
And we can prove it. You want to prove it?
Sure.
Stop doing anything for them and see what happens. They all
Yeah.
hate you. Your husband hated you. You still married?
Not married, but living together.
You live with your husband? You said not married, but
I was first with my first child's father. I was divorced, and then with my daughter's father, just living, not married, legally not married.
What is it like living with a man that hates you and you hate him?
Misery.
So what?
Misery.
Yeah. Why do you stay with him?
That's one of the things. I don't want to stay, but financial reasons. I feel stuck.
You're stuck. You need him financially.
Not
Or
that
he
he supports
needs you.
me, it's just that he has a home, and well, we were supposed to get married when things were different, but when I had my daughter, and
He's not. He's never gonna marry you now. You can hang it up.
I don't want to marry him either.
I know. Two devils living together and fighting.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Did your friend tell you two devils living together? Did she tell you that?
Yes.
But why don't you? So tell me again why you stay.
Well, main reason is also my daughter, because a couple of times when I discuss with my daughter, that I want to separate, and I just felt like it really affected her, and
But which has affected her more, for knowing that her father and mother hate each other, or to get out of that? How old is she?
she's 18 now. but-
18?
Yeah, and she said if you were going to do it, you should have done it
18?
when I was a child.
What?
So when I had a conversation with her, she said, well, if you were thinking you should have done it when I was a child, why are you doing it now? So I was kind of surprised to hear that.
You should have said because you're older now. You don't need me or him. Why do you
And,
stay?
She just turned. Mainly it's because of her. Mainly it's because of her, and also the couple of times when I tried to let her know how I'm feeling and why I want to be out, she said, "I'm not your therapist." So I stopped saying anything with her. So I'm like confused. I don't know what.
What a mess!
Yeah, I'm having a mess.
You stay. May I tell you why you stay? May I tell you?
Yes.
You love the thrill of fighting with him. You love the thrill
no, I
of
don't.
hating him. And then those times when y'all be feeling good, you're laughing and having fun, you love those thrills that you're not feeling bad. Your father feeling good. And then when that gone, you gotta feel bad. You love the thrills. What would you do without your thrills? Who would
Actually,
you be?
I don't. I like peace and quiet.
No, you
I
don't.
do not like fighting and.
If you like peace and quiet, you wouldn't stay in hell. You're not being honest.
My other reason, besides my daughter, is financially I can't do it by myself. Everything is so expensive right now.
You can't do it by yourself?
Financially, no.
You cannot live by yourself?
No, I can live by myself, but not financially.
How do you know?
Or prices.
How do you know
Or
you
if I
can't
want
do
to
it on your
move
own?
and rent somewhere else.
What?
If I want to move out and rent my own place,
You have a bucket of excuses to keep you in hell. What would you do if he was dead? Or he left you? What would you do?
stay in his home.
That's what women do anyway. You might well gonna take the house.
Because it's at the end, it's my daughter's place.
So what are you worried about then?
Well, I just
You just
want,
got excuses. Do you believe in God?
I do.
How is it possible to believe in God and have a bucket load of excuses about living?
I guess I wasn't brave enough to take the step and move on. Yes, I had excuses, my daughter or this or that. So it's like, and I just
How
felt
can
stuck.
you believe in God and have a bucket load of excuses?
Yeah, I do.
So do you believe in God?
Yes.
What God you believe in?
The only God?
The one below?
No.
Is that your only God?
No, the one up there.
But you don't know him. Because in him there is no fear. Zero. What do you think about that?
Sometimes it's easier than said than done
What's it easier said than done?
to just move on.
If you didn't have any excuses, could you just move on?
Yes, because
So
I
why
want
don't you
to.
drop the excuses?
I don't know. No, I would move on if I had the, I don't know. It's what I want. It's like every day that's in my thought that I do want to move on.
You don't want it. You're lying. Because if you want it, you would do it. You just love the thrill. You love the thrill of being afraid and not moving on. You love the thrill of fighting with him. You love the thrill of telling your daughter, well, daughter, I gotta go. But what for you? And the daughter said, Mom, don't go, I'm 18. You love the thrill of feeling good. You're all about thrills. What happened? Why don't you let the thrills go?
I don't just feel like I'm wasting my years and I'm not getting younger, getting older.
So what?
That eventually I have
Another
to do it.
excuses. Another excuse. You added to the excuses. Oh, well, I'm getting older now.
But all the things to move,
What?
all the things you need to move,
What?
all the things that we need to move on. It's not that easy to take this step.
And why not?
Lots of reasons.
But why do you have it? Why don't you get rid of the reasons and just move on?
I don't know, maybe emotionally is also difficult.
Emotion?
Yes, when you've been there for all these years and your children's memories and where they lived, where they grew up, and kind of like, I feel like, which at the same time I feel like guilty, like if I did that, then I'm going to like take everything away from them.
For your grown children?
They're still with me. We're in the same.
Whoa!
Except my son just moved out a few months ago. He's on his own now.
About time, huh? And you call him every day, huh?
Yes, I do. And not just once.
And not just once a day, huh? Whoa! What a sad way to live, huh?
Yep, I do. Call them too many times, check in on them.
Why? How old is he?
25,
45?
25.
25? What do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah. That you got to call every day, all day. What is it that you want?
Just to say hi. Hear his voice.
Didn't you have like 25 years of saying hi and hearing his voice? Why do you hate your son?
I don't hate him, of course not. But I know they'll probably get tired of me calling.
Right, and yet you impose. Why? Knowing he's tired of you, why do you still impose on him?
Well, I would actually want to ask him. He's like, it's okay, I know how
And
you
the
are.
reason you ask him because you know you're wrong for calling every day, all day. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean, I call him
I can
before
hear
I
you
know.
now. I know I'm wrong, but let me call my baby. I just called an hour ago. Let me go back. I know I'm wrong. I know he's sick of me, but let me call him. Drive him crazy.
Okay, not that bad now. Okay.
Where's the love in that?
I love being a worrier person, which I dislike that about myself. I do over worry, and I just want to make sure they're okay. Just want to hear their voices. Like I don't carry long conversations or anything. Just hi, everything good. Okay, have a good day. Have a good day.
You might well be carrying a long conversation because when he see your call coming in, He hates you, right? Oh, Lord, mama.
But he
man.
answers. He doesn't ignore.
Because he hates you. That's why.
But my daughter ignores.
And she hates
She
you.
won't answer.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's a tough one.
You tried to beat her down, though, huh? Huh?
No.
Yeah, no.
By just calling, I mean, I don't
But
bother
why
them
you
too
get
much.
mad-
I still give them their space.
Why do you, because of time, why do you
Oh,
get mad when your daughter reject your calls? Why you get mad at her?
No, I don't get mad at her, but
Yeah,
I
you do.
just get disappointed that she doesn't answer.
And that is mad. And then you tell her brother and sister, oh, your sister's so nasty and mean. She never answers my call. So selfish. Why do you talk about her to your family, to her brother and sister, if you're not mad?
No, I don't. No, I don't say things about each other
You talk about her to them.
to my son,
To how many kids you have?
too.
To your son. Why you talk about her to your son?
About her to my son.
Uh-huh. How she never
Actually-
calls, she never answer.
No, I don't complain. I don't say. I don't do that.
What do you do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I just know that my daughter, she has a stronger character than my son. My son is the softer one, and my daughter, she's more independent.
What and so when you ask your daughter why does she hate you, what does she say?
I haven't asked her if
Why
she,
not?
that she hates me.
But you think she hates you?
She's just more independent, and
No, she hates you.
maybe she does. I don't know.
Why don't you apologize to both of them for what you've done to them?
Actually, sometimes I do, and many times I tell them, I know I'm not a perfect mother.
But you don't
and
change though.
I do. I
No,
do
you
when I
still
recognize.
call every day.
Well, I've cut a lot of things. I've slowly cut
Except the
down.
calls.
and- I've cut down on those two. It was more. It used to be a lot more.
Whoa.
I've cut down to as I realize.
So
that,
you like 10 times a day rather than 20?
No, instead of 10, 15, it's like 3.
What a mess!
And I tell them, I'm sorry, but I just hear to your voice. And I have many times apologized them that I know I'm not perfect, but I try to be the best that I could be as I learn
But you're
about
not being
myself.
the best, you're being your worst. You've been saying that forever too. You know how you've been saying forever. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to be my best, but you've only gotten worse. Have you ever wondered, why have I gotten worse when I've been trying to be my best?
Actually, they've even told me that I've changed and I'm better now, that I'm not as
They lied to
paranoid
you.
as I used to be.
They lied to you. Have you ever wondered why you have not gotten better? Over the years, you've gotten worse.
I didn't see that I've gotten worse. I thought that I got better, even communicating or understanding.
Have you gotten
them.
better?
I feel like I have better.
In what
I've gotten
way?
better. With better communication, more understanding, and giving them more independence and more space, where I used to be very paranoid and very overprotective.
And you still
And
are.
I-
You're going to be down in hell paranoid.
Calling from 20 to 3, that's a big improvement.
Amazing. So let me ask this because of time. Where's your mother?
Passed away.
Oh, she did? Are you surprised you became like her?
If I what?
You're just like your mother.
I'm like my mother.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I used to think I was like her, but then no. But then when I'm older and I started understanding more, and actually I was not. I think I was the opposite. The opposite. Like
In what way are you different than your mother?
I'm always involved. I'm always more there for my children. I felt like my mother wasn't really there in the beginning of my life. I feel like I was more with. This is another story. I don't know. Gosh, it's going to be about me only. um, gosh, I don't even know how to say this part. I feel like I was more, she was busy with her life doing other things, and then I was with maybe cousins, relatives' house. But then when she got older, she was always wanted me to be with her. She didn't want me to have friends and have my teenage life or anything, and she was always wanted me just to be near her. Where when she was younger, and of course I was a much younger, elementary ages, I felt like
So she needed you to take care of when she got older?
yes.
So she used
She
you?
only wanted me for her. Yeah, she did.
Amazing, huh? And so you said, I'm not going to be like my mother when I have children. I'm going to be there for my children. Did you say that at any point in life?
Well, I've said I don't want to be like my mother, where I don't want to, I want my kids to have friends and enjoy life and go out and do things. And I don't want to do where my mom, she didn't let me have friends, go out and do things. She didn't even let me. I loved playing basketball. It was my passion. She wouldn't even let me do that. I had to do it secretly. But my kids is the opposite. I want him to have fun, have friends, go out, and.
You just don't want them to be able to take care of themselves.
No, I want them to, but as they were younger, of course, I'm the one who drove them. I didn't want anybody else to drive them. I'm the one who dropped them off, have fun, and pick them up.
Let me ask this, and why didn't your father help you deal with your mother when you were young?
Was it my father?
Why didn't he help you deal with your mother?
Well, my father wasn't that much around. My father wasn't that much around.
So your father and your mother hated you?
I don't know.
Amazing.
Well, my father was busy working, and also at the same time he was an alcoholic, so he really wasn't involved in my life that much, but he was supportive and provided and supported the family.
So because of time, really because of time now, and who are you?
Who am I? I'm trying to figure that out myself.
Yeah.
And educating myself and learning, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to come and see you.
I'm sorry?
And I'm trying to figure out myself and educating myself and improving myself, and that's why one of the reasons, of course, I came to be here after my friend spoke to me about you and how much it has helped her, and I'm to a point that I desperately need help now.
Right on.
Many other issues too.
So you're still going to be friends with her after this?
Of course I am, even more.
I'm sorry?
Yes, I am, and even more.
Right on. You want to come up here? I'm sorry?
Come up there?
And be on camera so the world can see you.
Oh, no. This is difficult enough for me. I'm stressing.
What would happen if you came up here?
I don't know.
And you're feeling stress right now?
Yes.
And who is feeling the stress?
Who's feeling the stress?
Right.
I am.
You are? And who are you?
I'm Annie, mother of 2 children.
That's your name. You have 2 children, but who you said you are feeling the stress. Who's feeling the stress?
I am.
And who are you?
I don't know what to answer
So how do you know you feel the stress?
because I'm feeling it.
Who is feeling it?
Me, myself.
And who are you?
Besides telling my name, I don't know how to answer that.
So then why do you think you feel the stress?
Well, one of the reasons is because I don't like speaking in front of people, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Amazing. I want you to know you are not feeling the stress. Your body feel it. your mind going crazy right now, telling you all this stuff. Everybody listening, people listen to me, blah, blah, blah. But you're not your thought, you're not your body. The pain is in the body, but it's not in you. And you don't know who you are. And when you say, I am feeling the stress, you're not feeling the stress. Your ego nature, your evil, wicked, dirty, nasty, distrustful, pain-loving ego is feeling it, and it's not you. And God said you can die from that. You don't have to be you anymore. You don't have to be that anymore. You gotta let that die and stop calling it you, so you can, for that to die, so you can have real life. It's not you feeling it. It is in the pain, in the body, but it's not in you. I promise you that. Nothing is happening to you. It's happening to this false self, your imagination. And all your life, you've been identified with that, calling it you. You got to stop calling this nature you. It's not you.
Then who am I?
That's what you will. When you find out, when you overcome who you're not, you will be there. You'll remember who you are. As a kid, you knew who you were, but you forgot. When you became angry at your parents, especially your mother, you forgot and went into the same hell she lived in your imagination. You became your thoughts, you became your feelings, you became a mother, you became a this, you became a I'm afraid, you became a nice woman, and you became a bad woman. You became everything but who you really are. And you have been identified with those things. They have to die. Look around the room. At everybody. Look all in the back. Look on the side. Everybody has the same problem. Every human being on earth, they don't know who they are until they start to wake up. They feel what you feel. They think what you think. And everyone is suffering like nothing going north. And then they pass that suffering on to others. They get a thrill trying to hurt other people. That's not you that's hurting. That's your false self. You must be born again. Everyone who was born of the mother must be born of the father. You have to return to God. And you're not going to do that until you can see who you're not. You're not your thoughts. You're not your feelings. You're not your past. You're not your future. You're none of those things. What do you think about that?
How do we change?
By stop trying to change and just be aware that you got to start living from within. You got to be aware of these thoughts. When they tell you this or that, you got to let them pass. You be aware of them, and the light of God would change your old nature. He will give you his heart, which is perfect love, and he will change your old nature. You can't change it of yourself. You got to be willing to see it, and that's it. Do you see how wicked and evil you are?
I don't know.
You don't know what?
Wicked or evil, I don't see myself that way.
Do you see yourself as good?
Well, not perfect, but
Are you good?
I'm good.
You good? What's good about you?
I don't know, very caring, giving, and nurturing.
No, I'm asking you what's good about you, not what's evil. I already know the evil stuff. What's good about you?
I don't know, as a person, I'm a good person.
And so what's good about you?
Like I said, I care about loved ones, and I'm always there for them.
No, not the evil stuff. You told me
That's
that.
you're saying evil. Okay, then I don't
What's
know what
good about
Then I
you?
don't know.
So what?
Then I don't know what's good about me.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Ain't there nothing good in you.
Should I leave?
No, you're in the right place. This is a place for no good people.
So I'm at the right place.
You're in the right place. You are amongst no good friends. There's nothing good about
Now
you.
everyone hears my story.
And they can relate to it. Really, they have the same story. Different situation, but the same story. You ain't no good.
Okay.
And you will never know God until you can admit that you're evil. Then you will know God, because an evil person is not going to enter into perfect peace. A person got to admit, they got to see that they're evil. And when they can see it and admit it, I'm no good. I've been doing all this stuff trying to be good, pretend I'm good, but I'm really, secretly, I'm evil. And I know I'm evil. And God will change it. And forgive your mother, she made you evil. You became like her by becoming angry at her as a kid, but you didn't know. But you ain't no good. But you got to admit it. I am angry. Anyone with anger, resentment, they are evil and cannot be trusted. Is it hard to admit you're evil?
No, I'll admit it.
I'm sorry?
I'll admit it.
Why will you admit it? Are you admitting it now?
No, because you're saying I should admit.
Do you see that you're evil? Do you have anger?
Yes, a lot of anger.
Is anger good or evil?
Evil.
Satan is your God. That's why your prayers have not been answered. You're evil.
I'm glad everybody else is with me. Not just me.
You glad everybody else in hell with you, huh? Misery love company. But in all jokes, if you want to be free, you got to admit you're evil, that you're angry, and that it's wrong to be that way, and God will change it. You got to forgive your mother. She couldn't help her. Her mother did it to her. Forgive her, and God will forgive you. Your mother did the best she could. She was evil too. She was out there looking for love and, trying to have fun, whatever she was doing, because she was evil. She hated her mother. And now your children hate you because you passed it on to them, because you became like your mother. But admit that you're evil, and God will change you. And you become his daughter. He will take the evil away and give you his spirit. But if you never admit it, it's never going to happen.
And if there are things you can't forgive?
I'm sorry?
And if there are things that you can't forgive?
You think there are things?
Yeah.
Did you say you think, or you asked the question?
Both. So if you think, there's things that you cannot forgive, you say you have to forgive.
Right.
And if you can't forgive?
Like what?
Just things from the past.
Like, are you able to give me one thing that you cannot forgive?
I don't think it's something I can discuss.
Okay. If it's too personal,
Maybe.
don't.
Yeah, it's too personal.
Is there a nice thing that you can't forgive?
Is it a nice thing?
Is there a nice thing that you can't forgive?
A nice thing that I can't forgive.
Well, let me just tell you this because of time. There's not one thing that you cannot forgive. Let's say you got raped 20 times walking down the road. You walk down the road and then an illegal attacked you and raped you. You went down the road, Uncle Joe raped you. And you went over to Mary Ann's house and her husband raped you. And then you go back home, your daddy raped you. You still forgive.
Really?
There's nothing that you cannot. God forgive you for, look how all that mess you've done. God forgive you. Why can't you forgive others?
Okay, maybe you can forgive but not forget.
Nope. If you don't forget, you have not forgiven. God doesn't remember your sin. He doesn't remember anything you ever done. Period. It's not written down anywhere. He doesn't remember. Why can't you forget?
Because the thoughts are haunting me, even though I want to forget.
What?
Then how do I get it out of my thoughts and forget and
Good
forgive.
question. How do I forget if it's still in my thoughts, right? Your friend want to tell you that. How to forget.
She has a lot. She has made
Oh.
a lot of changes already by
Yeah.
talking about you and her experiences.
Did she tell you how to forget?
I think we've had that conversation, but I can't remember right now.
Well, let me tell you in short. The way to forget is to forgive, and when you forgive, you do forget.
Yes, she
You have a
did say-
clear mind, right? And then if the devil try to bring it up later, bring up the past, it'll just go by. It'll just pass by. You won't even hold on to it. It will not bother you at all. It will be as though it never happened to you because you have forgiven. You will forget. And because you're going to have understanding, meaning that you're going to understand why they did that. Because you're going to understand what's happening in you and why you did what you did. And it will cause you to understand every human being on earth. And when you understand, you cannot judge. You can't be mad anymore. It will be impossible. Understanding, God said above all things, get an understanding. He didn't say get an education, get an understanding. And understanding what's happening with you will cause you to understand all human beings, and you will never, I don't care what their position in life, whether your father, your mother, your preacher, your congressman, or your friend, or your children, you will never resent them again. It will be impossible because you will have understanding. But that's going to only come when you forgive. What do you think about that?
It's tough, but I would like to work on it. And
Right on.
yes, I would like to work and improve and get rid of these thoughts and move on.
Thoughts produces thoughts, and spirit produces spirit. You want to grow up
Yes.
and become spiritual. Not grow up, not undeveloped, being into thoughts all the time. People who are living in their thought have not matured. Their body became older and big, but they have not matured spiritually at all. They're still lost children in their mind. You want to grow up spiritually, and that's going to happen without thoughts.
But I need help and the skills in order to achieve that, because sometimes I feel like I'm drowning in those thoughts, even though I don't want to think of it. It's like they're haunting me.
Yes. and
Especially
they
now
are.
that I'm older and I'm understanding more what was really happening and realizing. And as I'm older, I'm understanding now
Right on.
what were those things happening, and that's what's haunting me now. And
Yeah.
I want to block and get rid of it. I don't want to.
You know how all your life you've been praying to God, like, oh Lord, help my children, bless me, Lord, help me, bless, whatever you've been praying, right? I want you to start doing the silent prayer, meaning be still and let God take over. You don't know what to pray for. You don't know what you want. When you pray in vain. It's all about you. It's never about anyone else but you. But God said to be still, and He knows what we want and need, and He will add that unto us. He will cause it to happen. And so what He's going to do if you do this, once you realize I am angry, I'm evil, I'm angry, resentful, right? He's going to bring you out. You forgive your mother and father. He'll bring you out, and He's going to shine the light on the not you. All those thoughts that have been controlling you and make you feel a certain way and act, He's going to allow you to see them. The light of God will shine on them, and they'll fall away. Loneliness, anger, unforgiveness, spoiling your children, worry, doubt, it will fall away from you and you'll be free. The light is what's going to solve, you get rid of the darkness. Thoughts are dark. And the light, Christ said, I am the light, bring all your mess unto me, and I will take it away from you. Christ is the light, and He will take it away. You can't take it away yourself. It's spiritual. So I want you to do this. Did she tell you about the silent prayer yet?
Yes.
Have you tried it?
No, because I didn't really understand
Oh, okay.
the process. So
Well-
that's why I need the help with the skills and the steps too.
Right. So do your little hoop and holler until you can see it's a waste of time. But in the meantime, you're doing the silent prayer, watching the not you. You want to become the watcher by the light. Watch the darkness. And do your little hoop and holler, oh Lord, and cry, beg. When you're done crying and begging, be still and know God. He'll give her the little website paper. It's on this website. It'll show you how to do it.
Oh, thank
I want you to start doing that and let go. You let go by feeling the thoughts, let's hear the thought, feeling the pain, and do nothing about it. And the light that allows you to see the thought. Don't fight against it or anything. Don't call it you or anything. And the light will destroy it. I promise you that. I so promise you that, I can't hardly promise you that. It will happen.
I know there's hope. I just need the tools.
Yes, absolutely. And let's say that when you first start doing it, you don't believe it's going to work, or you feel afraid, or you feel this, right? He doesn't care about that. He doesn't need you to believe that it's going to work. He doesn't need you to have faith that it will work or not. He doesn't need you to be brave, calm as you are, fear and trembling, and doubt and worry. Come as you are, and the light will do the work for you. You come weak, and through him you'll be made strong.
I need that.
I'm sorry?
I need that.
Yeah. Any question about that?
No, I can't think of.
Does it make sense a little bit?
Yes, a lot.
You're on your way. Because the only reason it makes sense is you want it. And the light knows that you want it, and so it's giving you a little light. It's not me that's making it make sense. The light that's working through me is working in you to tell you, okay, I got you. A little light, and you stay with it, it gets brighter and brighter. God is with you right now because you're not resisting. Most people resist this. They're like, oh, you crazy. That doesn't even make sense. How am I not think? How am I going to not remember it and all that? You will. You're not fighting it. So stay with it, all right? Amazing, huh?
Well, yes, very.
What a mess. You've been living in hell. From this day forward, you're going to start experiencing heaven. And there is a heaven inside of you and above, but inside you as well. All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Amazing, huh?
Yes, definitely. I'm so thankful for my friend that she introduced me to you.
She loves you.
Yes,
Because
she
if she
does, and I
introduced you
love
to
her.
some other friend, they'll get mad at you. That man crazy. Why you introduce me to that old crazy black man? Because it wouldn't make sense to those that don't want it. God does not reveal himself to anyone who does not want him. He'll let you sin your misery and die that way. He only comes to those who invite him. And that's why we shouldn't try to help people unless they ask. Not with money. Pointing them back to the Father. And not call them 3 or 4 times a day. Leave your son alone. If anything, apologize for screwing him up, right? And then you move on, let him go through what he got to go through. If you love him. All right? Amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The young lady in the back, she want to respond.
Who?
Where you been?
Yeah, I was out living life.
You were?
Yeah.
And how did that go?
Yeah, I think I don't want to be a parrot.
You what?
I don't want to be a parrot where I repeat the truth without understanding it.
And why not? You say you don't want to speak the truth without understanding it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's
Good.
and I didn't necessarily like consciously take a break. I think that's just what I needed to experience my anger experience, my judgment, my opinion about others and about myself, and to really, I'm not sure if I've truly overcome it, but I can see it very clearly. And I can also, yeah, it's just been, I've been growing a lot, I feel.
You've been growing?
Growing, yes.
Have you gone through a lot of hell?
Oh, so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
And why did you think you need to go through more hell?
I don't think I necessarily thought that I needed to go through more hell.
You just wanted to?
Well, I think sometimes it's like what you've said. It can, once you start to see the truth, it can get very stormy. Like it will get worse.
Yes, it will get worse.
Yes, and that's what I experienced.
Oh, okay.
That it got worse, and I just needed to sit with that and be in that. And that's not an excuse to not show up to church.
Right,
but
that's why you need the fellowship even more so.
yeah. Yeah,
the ladies'
but
forum and everything.
yeah, but I think it's also been good for me not to depend on
Are you?
places and just because
Who told you that you shouldn't depend on the women's forum and the fellowship we have here? Where'd you get that idea from?
to not depend on it.
Uh-huh.
I think I just wanted to explore it for myself.
And who told you that?
It was just a feeling or an understanding that I had in my body.
The understanding told you, oh, you could take a break from the fellowship and from the women's forum car. What?
No, I don't know. I'm here now. And yeah, it's just what I needed to do.
And the reason I bring that up because you need to pay attention to what those thoughts are telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same old thing. You don't need that anymore. You can take a break. It's a setup. God said we should fellowship one another.
Yeah.
Because let's say you are being helped, and I believe you are. You don't know who may walk into the meeting that it could come through you to help them.
No, I understand
And you can
that.
learn from others. I am grateful that for 35 years I've been going to these meetings.
Yeah.
Realize things and learn things that I never imagined. I didn't know it was possible, right? And so I'm not telling you this so you're just forced to come, but watch those thoughts telling you that. Don't go with the thoughts, not God telling you that.
No, I did not. It did not come from a place where I felt I was bored. I think for me it just felt important at the time to just be in my own for some time, and because I might move to another country and I don't have access to this, and that's just what I needed to do, and it did not come from boredom because every
When
time
you move into another country?
I don't know. I used
You
needed
have no
to do
plans
that.
to move to another country?
No, well,
So
not
then
right
when you
now.
talk about I might move to another country, where did that come from?
It was just
Y'all
something
see
I
what
felt
the
I needed
thoughts
to do.
were, you might
Yeah.
move to another country. You don't need that. You got to be on your own. The thoughts tell you that. Don't be double-minded.
Yeah.
You live what's happening now, not what might happen or has happened.
Yeah. No, I mean, every time I come here, I'm always grateful when I come here.
I know.
I
Yeah.
look forward to come here. I just needed to go on my own for some time, and that's what I needed to do. And it was, no, it was amazing, really.
Any question about anything?
Not really. I think I'm just sitting here and I can recognize so much of her story.
Yeah.
I can recognize my mother. I can recognize myself.
Yeah.
And some of those feelings that she was mentioning is some things that I've been recognizing with myself and overcoming. That need of wanting to, it's almost like having a certain feeling in your chest and you want someone else to release that or solve that by calling that other person. And even though you know you're doing wrong, you still want that badly.
That's that ego.
Exactly, yeah. it's like calling a friend when you're going through something, and it's like practicing pausing myself before calling them.
Right
Like, why
on.
am I picking up the phone in this moment? And it's also that escape of just sitting through the pain.
You got to go through hell to get to heaven. You got to go, there's no way around it. You got to go through hell. You're never going to reach heaven until you go through hell. It ain't going to happen. You can bank on it. You got to go through hell, and heaven is right on the other side of hell. And before you get through hell, you think the little things you're experiencing now, that's nothing. Wait till you really get down in hell. You get serious about this. Hell is rough, but it doesn't have any power, any authority, or anything. It just deceives you. Isn't that amazing? Well, good. I'm glad to see you. Your friend had a baby, right, or something?
Yes, I'm a godmother now.
Right on. Congratulations. You know she called the show?
Yeah, we FaceTimed the other day, and she said, you know, I called into the show. I do that once in a while, and Jesse was asking about you.
Yeah.
And how you're doing, and yeah.
Right on. How you doing, the young man?
Good.
What have you realized about yourself?
That's a tough question. What have I realized? That your mind's always running. I need to do the prayer more for sure.
Why you're not doing it more? If God said pray at all times, be aware at all times.
I do pray all the time, but the silent prayer I'm not doing. I mean, I do
What-
my
how
old
do you-
Catholic prayer.
Oh, that's going to make you end up where the Pope is right now.
Yeah.
Why not
I
to do
tried.
the-
I tried, but yeah. And I did it a couple of times, but the mind's always running. You know.
Is what?
The mind's always running.
Yeah. Were you surprised to notice your mind's always running?
Oh, I've known that for years.
So how are you expected to overcome a running mind if you don't be still and let the light take it over?
Yeah, it takes practice.
Yeah. And you say you pray, you've been doing the same prayer she does?
The silent one, or
No, the other one.
the Our Father.
The big one, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it. Well, there's praise involved.
What?
There's praise. I'm praising God.
You praising God?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
By praying to Our Father, but really putting my mind and heart into believing what I'm saying instead of just saying words. I'm thinking about it. And I change the words. You know, I just use it as a framework.
And have you noticed it's a waste of time?
I
Because
haven't noticed
nothing, you get right up off your knees and right back in darkness.
I usually pray before I start reading the Bible, and I've been reading it religiously. I've been reading it every day.
Is that helping you?
It's, you know, that's a tough question. Yesterday, I'm almost done with the book of Moses, you know, the first 5 books. And it's revealing, I'll tell you that.
Is it helping you?
No, I have to help me. I have to change my actions.
How can you change your own action?
Because, right, like I told you, I stopped everything to read this.
To what?
I stopped everything to read.
The Bible?
Yep.
It ain't gonna help you.
Nothing else has helped, so I decided to turn to this.
Nothing else help you. Might well read the Bible, huh? There's nothing wrong with reading the Bible. But the Bible ain't gonna help you. The only thing gonna help you, you gotta surrender to God. That's the only thing gonna help you. I promise you that. All you're doing in the Bible is reading about other people's stories and what they went through and the do's and the don'ts. That's all you're doing. But if you want help, you gotta be still and do your little hoop and holler prayer until you find out. Praise the Lord. How you be praising the Lord, right?
Yeah.
And praise your Lord. And then when you're done with that, be still and know the true God. Do the silent prayer, really. Do the silent. But in the meantime, do what you think will work because you've been doing that forever. And
No, I
do it
haven't,
until,
actually.
however long you've been doing it, but do it until you see which one will work for you. To be still will work.
All right.
And come out of these thoughts and things. All thoughts are all lies. No such thing as a true thought. So do them both. Any questions?
None comes to mind right now.
Oh, okay. Well, do the silent prayer. It's going to be rough because you're going to see all these thoughts that you've been living in. You're going to come out of them. You're going to see them. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, I got all these thoughts. This is not working. But if you can see them, it is working. If you see all these thoughts.
I haven't, we had a Tuesday session, and I haven't forgiven my mother yet. I'm going right after this. I was supposed to go Friday, but
Right. Why you told me you're going Friday? Why didn't you go Friday?
there was a miscommunication on a car situation. So I'm going today.
Why didn't you go Saturday?
I'm going today.
Are you afraid to face her?
No, I'm not afraid, actually.
Well, go and forgive her so you can overcome that spirit of mama.
Oh, I've overcome it a long time ago, trust me. I just stepped away and ignored it, really. I mean, I'm not afraid to.
Well, go and forgive her.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah,
Let me know how it goes.
I will.
All right. Anybody have any questions? Yes, sir. And then I want to get to the biblical question.
So I had a question about, so my dad, he told me this when I was young, and it always sticks to me, and I use it for a lot of things, but he told me that, like, the more you say, the less you know, and it stuck with me when I was like maybe first grade. I was maybe like 7 years old, 8 years old, and I never really knew what it meant. Well, I want to know what you mean, because when
You said what?
he said, the more you say, the less you know. And I took it as, like, growing up, like, I have to, kind of watch out. It's almost like casting your pearls out to swine. Like, you don't cast your pearls. Like, you have to watch what you say. But what do you think that my dad was, what does he mean?
The more you say, the less you know?
Yeah, the more you say, the less you know.
I don't know what that means.
My dad told me that, and it always sticks.
I know God said to be slow to speak and quick to hear.
Maybe that's what.
Maybe you refer to, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I'm just wondering what that means.
Do
But
you
yeah,
do you say less or a lot?
Oh, I say less. I do. I catch myself like, oh my gosh, I'm talking too much. So like, I try to speak. I think it means like to speak slow, and like to not.
Be slow to speak.
Yeah, you be slow to speak. Exactly. Okay.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling well. Why?
You look better.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah.
You don't look like a drug dealer.
Oh gosh, I was never a drug test.
You was never a drug dealer.
No. I mean, no. I wasn't.
No, you look better. You doing the prayer and everything?
Yes, yeah, definitely watching my thoughts. Gosh, I definitely, it's literally, pray without ceasing.
Okay.
Stay
with it, man.
I see it, and thank you. Yeah.
Let me talk to my friend here. I haven't seen her in a while. I just want to catch up. In the middle, yeah.
I actually don't like my seat, so I'm gonna.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't like
see
that.
you back there.
I'll sit here. Yeah.
Where you been and how are you?
I like this lady, just living my life, but I've been doing
Living
well.
what life?
whatever this life is.
How's it going?
It's going well. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't do the silent prayer, but I can catch a lot of the things that I do. I can really see myself. I'm just trying to be better.
Why don't you do the prayer?
I don't know. There's no good excuse.
You love your misery?
I must if I'm not doing it. I know that's your answer, but I don't feel like I love my misery.
What's your answer?
My answer is that I just don't want to do it.
And why not?
I get lazy in the morning. Like I don't want to. I have lately been having a really hard time with being, having energy and stuff. And the less things I can do, the better.
So you have a hard time with the prayer. Don't do the prayer.
Yeah.
Have no energy.
Kind of, yeah.
Just doing your life.
I'm burnt out. Yeah.
You're burnt out.
Yeah, I feel burnt out.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah.
And that's not enough to make you let go and let the Father take care of you.
Right.
Amazing.
I know.
See how some people love their hell? You love your misery, huh?
I don't.
Yes, you do?
No. I mean, yeah, I guess in a sense. Yeah, I know that's the Jesse answer is yes.
No,
I do.
no, Jesse answer.
I'm over here trying to take it easy, but I guess I love hell. Yeah.
If you didn't love it, why wouldn't you come out of it? Why won't you come out of it?
I don't fully come out of it, so
Why not?
yeah, I know because I'm lazy. That's the honest reason.
So you're lazy in hell?
Yeah,
Amazing.
I know.
And how does your mother deal with you knowing you're suffering?
She leaves me alone.
Nice.
Yeah, she lets me suffer and die.
Right on.
Yeah.
And that's love. See how the mother let her suffer? She's like, all right, suffer and die. I'm not doing anything. And the mother used to be involved.
Yeah, it's way better. I seek her more. Like she doesn't get on my nerves and stuff.
Right on.
Yeah. It's nice.
All mothers are like that. They're evil. So what?
I must be very evil.
Yeah,
I
no,
must be very evil then.
yeah, you haven't seen how evil you are yet. You will see. You're going to be so deep in hell, you're going to say, hi, Satan. But you'll come through it if you stay with it. If you stay with it. And so you just want to say, I can't do anything to help you.
I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like everything's that bad. Like I feel like everything's pretty good, which
So you have no energy, you're not doing the silent prayer, you're lazy, everything not that bad. How bad do you need
I don't feel
it?
like it. I mean, it's been worse, you know. It's funny because I can catch myself with a lot of things too, like in conversations or interactions and stuff. So I feel like I'm doing better with trying to stay out of anybody's business, not gossip.
Right.
When I'm judging, pull it back, and you know, I'm doing well in that area. But like, do I listen to the show every day? No. Do I do the silent prayer? No. But do I listen to church if I'm not here? I do. Yeah.
Well, go back to the prayer. I want to encourage you to do that so
Yeah.
you can practice being present. It will become a way of life. You know, like all your life you've been living in your thoughts?
Yeah.
That's going to fade away and you'll start living in the present with God.
I'm going to tell you one thing I really struggle with, and I feel like even though I'm aware, I don't overcome it, and it's being consistent with almost anything. The only thing I've been consistent with is probably maintaining a job since I've started working 18 years ago. But otherwise, I don't feel like I fully put my full effort into anything, and it kind of gets on my nerves because I see other people, you know, they can stay consistent with things, and I just have a really hard time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, just suffer and die.
Okay.
Really, that's the only answer.
Yeah.
Just stand there with your bucket of excuses. Oh, I just always been
I'm
this
just so
way.
tired. I'm just so that, yeah.
Right.
I hear you.
Well, just suffer until you're ready.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll be ready before you die.
I know. Well, that could be
Real
any
die.
day now. Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah.
What a mess. Don't be ambitious about things, though.
I know.
People ambitious, and
Yeah.
that may be what you see in other people doing, but if they need to come down, they won't do it. But to be ambitious and let things happen is what you want.
I'm trying to let that die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be ambitious.
I know, but imagine trying to be ambitious 35 years of your life, and all of a sudden now it's like, don't do that.
Right.
It's really hard.
I know because it's your nature,
Right.
that old Satan nature.
Yeah.
But now, just be aware of it,
Mhm.
and when they try to creep upon you, just slow down and let it pass.
It's so funny because you're like, don't think about anything, don't do this, you know, blah, blah. And then I don't, and I got lazier. So I'm trying to like, you know.
But you're not getting lazy, you're getting smarter.
Yeah.
Really. It just feels like because that thing is dying,
Yeah.
it feels like lazy.
Yeah, it
Because you've
does.
been identifying with it.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask the biblical question because of time here. Hey, you had a question first, huh? I'll come back to you, don't move. Yes, Hake. It was Hake's birthday and we didn't sing happy birthday at the end last Sunday. He felt left out.
I did. It was actually 2 Sundays ago now.
See that? He didn't want it been 2 Sundays, he still remember.
I'm hearing the young lady talk about that she feels that she's doing better and stuff like that. And then the other mother felt like she's gotten wiser, and I feel like we're judging our situation is like not that bad, and that but I feel like we're getting more figuring out ways in our older age to get more like comfortable in our darkness.
Yeah. Because what they don't realize yet, if they stay with it, they will. In real life, true life, there is no judgment about anything. There's no, I feel like this is working, so I'm better with this. There's no, oh, I don't want to make that my dependence on the meeting. There is no thinking in God. You don't think about any of those things. And if you are thinking about them, it's only because you listen to thoughts. In Him, there are no thoughts, no thinking at all. And so that's why I told a young lady back there too, to watch those thoughts. Where are they coming from? You got to start, when those thoughts come, you got to ask yourself, who thought that? Who just said that to me? Who thought that? Oh, the meeting, I don't want to be a ditcher, something like that. It had nothing to do with God. And so he's right, all your little excuses, those are just thoughts that is not from you. No thinking. You know the truth, and the truth is the light. And in the light, you just walk by the light. You don't need to think about anything. So work on it and be aware of that. All right? The biblical question, right here. Do you know about the biblical question? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot what I had to write down.
Are you living your life, and how do you know?
Yes. Right on.
No, I asked my mom before we got here.
Oh.
Sorry.
What a Satan.
I know, she shouldn't have told me.
Okay, what is it? Oh. How will you know when you're living? I don't know what it is.
It's okay, yeah. How are you living your life, and how do you know?
And you say? Is that what it is, Hake?
Not quite.
Oh.
Are you living your own life, and what does it mean to live your own life?
I'll give you the Jesse answer. No, I'm not living my own life, and I'm not because the not me is in control.
Give me your answer.
Yes, I'm living my own life.
You are?
Yeah. Because
and what is your own life?
My own life is choosing the misery that I decide to stay in, and then doing the effort, like coming here and trying to find the truth.
Oh, okay.
I think I can see. I know when I'm doing bad. I know when I'm not making the right decision. I know when I think about the silent prayer every morning, and then I'm like, nah, just don't do it. I know when it's not me. I can see it, but so I feel like I am living my own life, but I give in to the wrong things. So
okay, amazing. The young man right here with the glasses. And you say to the biblical question?
I really haven't thought about it.
You have not?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Did you think about it?
Just when you mentioned it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about the young lady behind you? Have you thought about the biblical question?
A little bit.
And what do you say?
Repeat it again. How
are you living your own life, and what does it mean to live your own life?
That's a big question. I think I would say yes, I'm living my own life. And how do I know that? Why do I say that? Because I'm looking at myself every day, and I'm able to distinguish what is of the world and what is of spirit. The world, Satan really wants you to not live your own life and declare like a lot of people are like, go live your life, but it's all about the world. And when you're really living your own life, you're looking at yourself and you're sitting in hell and you're feeling uncomfortable and you want to barf and you're having to sit there and let God take that off your hands. Like no one can do that for you.
Okay. You say you want to barf?
Yeah.
What's that? Throw up?
Barf, throw up.
Oh.
When you're sitting in hell.
Black people
like
call that throw up. You call it barf.
Barf, throw up, whatever.
White people always try to be all proper.
What in the world?
I want to barf. And the
Yuck.
black person like, you want to do what? Barf. I don't know what that is. But if she said, I want to throw up, like, oh, I got you.
What if I said I want a yak?
I'm totally lost. Let me go to this side of the room. The biblical question.
Yes.
Are you familiar with it?
Yes, I am.
And you say?
I say, yes, I'm living my own life, and I do recognize it because I woke up about 5 years ago when I first started following you on YouTube, and I made some decisions that were harsh, but it was necessary. I forgave my grandmother because she was the one that raised me more than my mother did, so I took on her behavior, and so by me trying to please her, I was attracted to older women, and so I had many different women, older women come into my life, that once I had to understand that that my grandmother did what she knew best because she died before I can forgive her.
Right.
So I had to recognize that. I mean, life just became much more peaceful. And so I divorced my wife because she was older than me, and it was a smooth transition within like 90 days of me telling her I don't want to be married anymore. She said, okay, and it was it. So I've
Right
been
on.
peaceful ever since. And that was in 2022. I divorced her, so I've been living my life and enjoying it ever since. So I do accept that.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
Nice. Right here. Are you living your own life, and how do you know you're living your own life?
I really don't think so. I hadn't thought about this question, but I don't, based on what I'm hearing now, I don't think I've been living my own life. I think I've been living kind of like a lie and just living a front of what I thought I had to be and who I've been thinking I am or I was.
Amazing. Have you gone and forgiven your mother?
So I had a question related to that. What is forgiven? Because I feel like I've forgiven her because I know her traumas and what she's been through.
Right.
Coming from, obviously she's an immigrant coming from a third world country where she rape, abuse, and all that. So I know how hard she's had it. So I have forgiven her in that, but what is forgiven? Just for knowing what she's been through and kind of accepting that she's been that way because of her struggles and her traumas. Like I don't hold anything against her, but I do feel that those traumas still linger in me, what she suffered. So I'm not sure how do you really forgive, or if I am really forgiving.
And so have you gone and forgiven your mother?
I've talked to her and told her I do forgive her. I'm not sure if that's what forgiving is.
Forgiveness is when you can realize you're wrong for being angry at yourself or anyone. So if you're angry at your mother, you're judging her. Resentment, anger, and judgment, you're playing God. And as long as you play God, you're never gonna know God. You'll read about him, you'll talk about it, but you won't know him. But when you realize, I am angry and I can't help myself, I'm emotional, I'm into all these thoughts and all that, I can't help myself, my mother couldn't help herself. And then go and apologize for judging her, for being angry. And then God will forgive you.
Got it.
That's what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is not going just to say, oh, I'm sorry I was mean to you, or I'm sorry I did this. Forgiveness is a repentance of the heart. Your heart is evil. Anyone that has anger has an evil heart. Satan is their God. But when you see you're wrong playing God, then you go and apologize for that, you'll be free.
Thank you.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. This your first time here, too?
Yeah.
Any question about anything or forgiveness or the
No,
biblical
not really.
question?
I think I have a pretty clear understanding of the
Have you gone and
forgiveness.
forgiven your mother?
I did, actually.
Right on.
I started that process, and I feel so much different around
Yeah.
her. You know, I'm able to connect with her without taking up on her pain. And I can see myself clearly, like, that I'm just like her. And whenever I judge her, it's because I'm judging myself.
You're just like your mama.
Yeah, just like my mama. But
Yeah. Did you know that any male that's angry is a woman?
I've heard it from you.
Yeah. You can pay attention to your own action. if you got angry guys, notice how you get mad, you go off, you start yelling and screaming, you want to fight, you take it personal. That's what a woman feels. It's just like your mama. It's abnormal for a man to feel that way.
Yeah, that's becoming a lot clearer to me now. I had an incident with my sisters, and I allowed my emotions to just take over me. And I was just like, right away, I caught myself. I was like, wait, you fell.
Yeah.
I started arguing with them, and then I was like, you know what? Forgive me for judging you. That's my ego self, my false self, and I'm working on it. I just want you to know that.
A bunch of sisters fighting one another.
Yeah, 2 girls.
What a mess. Good, man. Did I see your hand? You had a question. I said I'll come back to you.
It was from earlier when you were
Okay.
talking about how you see on more than anything, if you don't allow your kids to suffer, you don't like them. I thought I was messing up, but I was messing up, or that my wife and I mess up, because we let our daughter run wild. And now that as she was talking, I got to see, like, I see all the other parents that are, in the neighborhood, the kids that are like super coddled and super overprotected, they depend on them. My daughter, we could leave her with anybody to babysit, and she doesn't cry, she doesn't do anything. But it's because we detach. Like, if she falls, oh well, get up, rub it off, boom, boom, boom. But as I was hearing everybody else, like, I see that I need to stop seeing what other people are doing,
Right.
and then just allow kids to be kids.
Because of time, when they were young kids, we're supposed to watch over them as parents. But when I'm saying let them suffer as adults,
Yeah.
we are responsible for our children until they become adult. But we should be careful not to spoil them,
Right.
not to baby them.
That's what I mean.
Not to stop their growth, but we are responsible for them until adult.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. But I was just talking about the overbearing of
Right.
the children, because I feel that and I see it in my family. Like, I was kind of like the black sheep, where there's like, you figure it out. And then with my brother, he's mentally unacute, and he depends on them. They still wash his clothes. They still go take him.
How old is he now?
He's like 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it's I never asked for any of that, or I never got any of that to begin with.
Right on.
But I see the big difference, because I was out of the house since I was 15, and then he's still there. Like, it's just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Well,
And
it makes sense they destroyed him.
they destroyed him. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
And you say you're the black sheep of the family?
Yeah. I've always felt like I was.
But you're not the black
I'm
sheep.
not the black sheep. I'm just
No,
the
you're
sheep.
the Mexican sheep.
The brown sheep.
I'm the black sheep. You're the Mexican sheep of the family. A black person is a black sheep.
I'm the brown sheep.
That's right. How you doing? Yeah.
I'm doing well.
Anything changed since last week? For the good?
My manager hasn't been there, so I haven't been dealing with her, but I have been dealing with people.
Are you doing it in the right way now?
I am. I actually am.
You can't wait for your manager to come back to see how you deal with her? She hate her boss. And she didn't know how to deal with the boss. And so we told her, what did I tell you about that?
Well, the congregation just kind of told me to keep my eyes on me, and through that way I'll find a way to deal with her.
No, you deal with you. You don't have to deal with her.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
to keep it on me, and then
Right.
that way I'll manage.
Because if you love her, you would treat her the way you should treat her.
Yeah.
But you hate her. And that's why, and that hatred is inside of you. And you blame the boss for the way you feel. And if you don't blame anyone for the way you feel, you'll overcome it. That person just giving you an opportunity to see what's inside of you. And if you didn't have the emotion, no one can bring it out if it's not there.
Yeah.
That make sense?
Yes.
Right on. Any questions about anything?
I do, but I don't know how to. I don't have the words for it right now, so I may just have to ask you afterwards.
Oh, okay. Right on. Are you living your own life? And what does that mean to live your own life?
To answer the question, no. I think I have there's certain days where I am living my own life, but in total, no. I'm still having to overcome the ego of it all, of what I think I deserve, and you know what I think I should get from people and how people should treat me and things like that. So I'd just say no.
Okay, amazing. The young lady way in the back want to respond, and the young man in the white shirt want to respond to that. And we got to wind it up. Are you living your own life?
I've never thought about that question before, but when you asked, I started thinking about it. I was not, but I slowly started understanding that I was living everyone's life except just living, letting go of everything and living. I don't know if it will be my life to live or the life that was granted to me to live. I was into everyone's business. Everyone were into my business. Everyone, at least if they were not physically in my business, they were in my head.
Yeah.
So I wasn't living my life, if that's what I call. Now I start slowing down. And after so many years, I slowly start understanding your language, Jesse. I slowly understand what you're saying. What do you mean when you say? Before, I understand I've been coming, I was just listening to words. It wasn't clicking. Something wasn't getting to me.
Yeah.
But now, when I slow down, and the position I'm in right now, I slowly start seeing the hell I was living in.
Right on.
It was not pretty.
Amazing. Nice. How about you in the shirt? Are you living your own life? In the white shirt, yeah.
Sometimes, but I feel like I live a mixture of like everybody's life around me.
You like
Everybody that's around
everybody
me.
else's life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my siblings, my dad, my friends.
And why are you living their lives?
I don't know. I do things that I don't want to do. Like they'll call me and say, "Hey, can you help me move?" I say no. They'll call me and say they having problems. I talk to them. I don't really want to talk. You know, so stuff like that.
That's your best friend in front of you.
Yeah.
And why do you do things you don't want to do?
Weak.
Yeah.
Scared to say no. Yeah.
What would happen if you said no?
Nothing. I
So
just
why
want to
would
talk
you
to
say no
them.
then?
Because I like my thrills and my
Yeah.
excuses.
What a mess. Have you forgiven your mother?
She did.
Oh, but still you need to forgive her.
Yeah, I did. I heard your video. I tried that. And I tried to forgive my dad, like, one time. I kind
One
of snuck
time you
it
tried
in.
it, what happened?
Oh, I said it really fast.
You like that?
So I can say it. Because he live in South Carolina. I live in Texas.
You
so-
like, Dad, I'm sorry for being angry at you. Bye.
Yeah, basically. He was like, what the?
What a mess.
Yeah.
Why don't you do it right?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I will. Yeah.
When you're ready to be free, you got to forgive him.
Right.
Well, just suffer until you, and die until you're ready.
Right.
Any questions?
No. Can I like hit that thing one time on camera?
What?
Can I hit the thing? The gavel.
That thing?
The gavel.
You want to hit this on camera?
Yeah, for my
What?
friends.
What? All right, I'll let you hit it.
All
For
right,
you,
cool.
Not now. No, come now, yeah, so we get it
Yeah,
passed.
come on, let's get it over with. What's up, Jesse? What part of Texas you live in? Okay, yeah, I'm in Dallas too.
Are you?
I feel like I've seen you before.
All black people look alike, buddy. But
really
down in
have.
Texas. You live in South Eau Claire?
No, close.
You live in South Eau Claire?
I live in a small town. I live
Oh.
in McKinney. McKinney?
No, I live in Willow Park. Oh, sorry. I live in Willow Park.
You live in a white neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. I'm the token out there.
Hey, you live in the hood.
Amazing.
I'm glad you don't live in South Eau Claire.
No.
I lived there one time.
Yeah.
It wasn't pretty. Anyway, I am so out of time. Let me just say about the biblical question. Oh, I wanted to ask one other person about it. I forgot who it was. Derek, are you living your own life? That's my producer.
Yeah.
And why you say yes?
Because even if I'm messing up, I know that my way is perfect, so that's the answer.
I'm sorry I asked. I don't know him. That is not my producer. Let me just tell you, you're not living your own life. Nobody, including me. We don't have a life to live. We are living the life of God or of hell. We don't have life. It's all an illusion. Just so you know, you're not living your own life. The life we have came from God. And when we return to the Father, we live with the Father, but we're living through Him, as Christ did. Christ and the Father was one. Christ did not have His own life. And you don't either. And you're going to see it when you return to the Father. You're going to have His life. You and the Father will be one. And it's so amazing. And I don't know how far you can go with this thing, but it's beautiful once you start seeing it. Really. You stop fighting with the world and everything. It doesn't even matter what they think, what they do. You let the world go to hell. Your own children, adult children, your friends, your family member, your mama, your dad, let them go straight to hell because they want to be there. If they didn't want to be there, they wouldn't be there. And then if you go along with them, they'll drag you down with them. And you would think, oh, I'm helping this person. But you're not. You cannot help someone else. We were talking about cosigning, meaning that somebody have bad credit. Oh, I need you to cosign to get a loan or something. That person will drag you right into hell because they're not going to pay you back or pay the loan back, and you're stuck with it. Your own family member, your own mama. And they won't feel anything about it. Let people go to hell. If you love them, you will let them go to hell. Can I say hell one more time? Really. You will let your adult children go to hell. You will let your husband, your wife go to hell. You will let your mama, your daddy. And you're not to blame for that. You can't save another person from hell. Do you understand that? It's an illusion. You've been taught wrong. You can't save anyone. It's all anyone that think that they can save another person on an ego trip is another false identity. You can't say, look, this mother loved her daughter, and for a while she tried to help her. She didn't want to hear that. And as soon as the mother said, okay, go to hell, she started to get busy. And that's what love is. Just think about this. God let you suffer. He let you cry. He let you mourn. He let you lift up holy hands. He let you praise and worship. He let you say, you know Jesus. I went down and confessed, Jesus is my Lord and Savior, and now I believe. He let you say all that, and He let you suffer. He let you cry at night. Because He's not going to help you until you are ready to totally surrender to Him. You got to bring all of your evil to the Father, to the Son, through the Father, to the Father, and it will work. Bring it to the light, bring it to God. And He'll tell you, other than that, you can't stop another person from suffering. That's insane. And you don't have a right to be angry if they want to suffer. You don't have a right to be mad at somebody else because they love their misery. And they don't want you to tell them what to do. If somebody want to be a slut, let her be a slut. Somebody want to be a slut maker, let her be a slut maker. That's not your problem, your fault, and your problem. And it ain't your business. Oh, Louise, a slut. Leave Louise alone and wish her well. Because if you're working on you, you will understand why she's doing it. she can't help it. You won't judge her. You won't have an opinion about it. Because you're working on yourself. You understand the spirit of everything that's happening. Lead people into hell. And don't be mad at them for being in their hell. All right? Last word. Yes.
Hey.
How you doing? You overcoming your hell?
Yeah.
You are? In what way?
I think after coming to the meetings, it started becoming more evident that it's more about like self-reflection than like the topics itself.
Yeah.
So that's been useful the last month. Even though I've been listening to you for all these years, you know, after coming to the meetings.
I love self-reflection. That's what you need to do. Reflect on self. Keep your eyes on you, and not you. Yeah. Good, man. You glad? Any question? You glad you brought your friend? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. In what way? Why?
Because I want her to wake up and see. Okay, I have the evil word.
Speak up a little bit.
The word evil, I think, turns people away when I tell people, like, you know, you're evil, I'm evil, and they're all shocked. Yeah, how can you say that? Well, I'm not evil. When I told her about, you know, being evil, I think it was hard for her to understand what I meant, which it means the anger has so many different, you know. So I'm happy that she came, and if she can just see the evil in her, she's gonna overcome a lot of her issues.
Right on.
She has a lot of.
If you tell people they're good, they'll all just love you. They wouldn't run away. But you say to them they're evil, They don't want to hear that.
And evil is it's like a simple, just controlling somebody or overbearing. That's evil. That's not, you know, you understand.
Or even a negative thought about yourself or others is evil. Pure evil.
People automatically think evil, oh, you're the devil. So everybody's like, I tell my cousins, I have a lot of cousins, they're all evil. But nobody thinks so. Everybody thinks their moms are angels. Only my mom's the evil one because I told them my mom's evil, and they look at me weird, like, "What's wrong with you?"
Right. The thing I love about the truth that I know now, the truth is not going to reveal to anyone who doesn't want it. It won't reveal itself at all. It'll just let you stay in your darkness. I love that. But once you want the truth and you're invited in, it stays with you, and it works 24 hours a day. It never gives up on you. Isn't that amazing? And the truth really loves us. You wait until you see how much it loves you. The truth, absolutely, God loves us. You hear the preacher, the church say God loves you, but wait until you start to see the depths of how much He loves you. And in closing, He doesn't hold anything against you at all. That's the devil that's reminding you. And God knows that, and I've said this over and over, that you have never done anything wrong in your entire life. Just think about all the stuff has happened through you, and you thought you did it, and you judge yourself, you feel guilty, you feel bad, you worried about it, blah, blah, blah. God knows it wasn't you. He knows it was a spirit that made a home in you, and it made you do what you did. It lived through you, no matter what it is. It made men put on dresses and say that they're a woman. And you looking at them like, you ain't no woman. But that spirit made them think they really are. And then they find other spirits to agree with them. And they tell them that you are a woman. And the people that are disagreeing with you, they're doing it because they're racist or prejudiced or something like that. That spirit's lying to them. And then they find other spirits to help them lie. You're none of the names that you have attached to yourself. None of them. You're not even a slut or a slut maker. You're none of the things, because even that is making you do those things. There's a right way for men and women to get together to make a baby. And right now you don't know what that is. You do it like animals. You don't do it like men and women the way God created for it to happen. You're not doing it for that in that way. You do it like animals, and you do it in all kind of weird ways. We won't get into that. But you think it's normal because you're an animal. You have an animal nature. Really, and there's no depth to what an animal would go. But it's not you, though. It's just not you at all. But you've been told it's you all your life. And I got to end. It's over for now. Listen, folks, work on yourself. Those that want to be free, and I promise you, you can be free right now. Stop calling yourself anything. No matter what you've done, what had happened 1,000 years ago or yesterday. It's not real. It's not now. Stop calling yourself that. Do the silent prayer and forgive. You got to forgive your mothers and fathers. Otherwise, you're not going to enter into this place I'm talking about, all right? Go and forgive. I'm sorry for judging you. I'm sorry for being angry. I was wrong. And God will forgive you, change your heart, and destroy that old nature. And you're going to see you're not guilty of anything. Never have been. You never done anything wrong. You thought it, all right? Oh, and, we are doing it. We have the men's forum. The men's, this is the first Thursday, right? Yeah, of the month. The men's forum this Thursday at 7 p.m. and the ladies meeting the third Thursday at 7. Support our fundraiser drive. We need your support. Bye. Nice.